Hello children, how are you? Hope you all are fine. Uh, Today I will clear rational and irrational numbers and their representation on number line. This is chapter first. This is chapter 1 of NCRT. Okay. So now let us begin with what is irrational number and rational number. Okay. So real number. Okay, real number. First it is real number. Real number. Real number is divided into two groups. One is rational and other is rational and other is irrational. Okay. Now again these rationals are, this is whole number, natural numbers, okay, then integers, okay, integers and next is, okay, fractions. So rational number is divided into whole numbers, natural numbers, integers and fractions. Right? Whole number begin with 0, natural number begin with 1, integers all the numbers, negative numbers, 0 and positive numbers, so they are integers, and the fraction okay, number which has numerator and denominator. One thing here, and also fractions are never negative, mind it, fractions are never negative. Okay, so even the negative fractions are also, okay, they belong to decimal numbers. The negative fractions is okay. So how will you define rational numbers? So rational numbers. Okay, a number which can be represented in the form P by Q, where P and Q belongs to I. This is I, belongs to I is for integer, and Q is not equal to 0. Okay, Q can never be 0. Okay, because we cannot divide any number by 0, therefore Q cannot be 0. So this is one of the definition. So for example, 0, minus 1, 3 by 5, like minus 7 by 9. So these are all rational numbers. Why? Look here, this 0 we can write like this. It is 0 by 1. This is rational. We can write minus 1 by 1. This is also rational. Okay, this is in P by Q form. This is P by Q form. This is also in P by Q form. This is also in P by Q. So these are the rational numbers. Okay. The other way, okay, even this number 1, 2. This is also rational number. Decimal numbers are also rational numbers. Okay. Did you follow? So Irrational numbers can be defined in some other way. Just I'm writing it here. Okay. The decimal representation of rational numbers are terminating or non-terminating, but repeating, this here. If it will not terminate, for example, suppose 1 by 2. So this is terminate now, like here, because we don't get 0. We get 0 in the end as a denominator, as a remainder. It is in it here. If we divide 1 by 2, we'll get decimal 5. But if we divide 1 by 3, it will be like this. Like this, it will get. It will never terminate. Okay? It will never terminate. 3 will go on coming this year. It is never terminating. Is that right? So either they are terminating or non-terminating, but it is repeating here. Look at the 3 is being repeated. So we can write like this. It is 0.3 recurring. This recurring or decimal means 3 is repeating. So we can write like this. Clear? So this is about the rational number. Now irrational number. What are irrational numbers? So irrational numbers are those numbers which cannot be represented in the form P by Q. This is one way. It cannot represent in the form P by Q. The second is that the decimal representation of irrational number is never terminating and never repeating. It is okay. It is never terminating and never repeating. Okay, just I am explaining it here on the board. The numbers which cannot be represented in the form P by Q is called irrational numbers. So irrational numbers. It cannot represent this in P by Q form, but a rational number can be represented in the form P by Q. The second way of defining irrational number is this: that the decimal representation of irrational number is never terminating and never repeating. This will not terminate and will not repeat also. That is irrational number. Okay. For example, like 1.1.1.2.1.1.1.2.1.1.1.2. This is irrational number. What you see is that, okay, 1 is being repeated. Okay, there is 1 1 2 1 3 1 4 1 like this it is here. Okay, they are not repeating it. It will go on like this it is. Next it is root 3 is an irrational number. Okay, root 4 it is irrational number, but root 4 is not irrational number because root 4 is not irrational. Why? It is because root 4 is equal to 2 and it became a rational number. Means a number which is a perfect square is never a irrational number, right? Okay, so this is now in this way you can write irrational numbers. If you are asked to write irrational numbers, so you can write, you can choose any number. You can write in place of 0 you can write anything. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 like this it is here, and take one number and the second number, go on repeating the same number each time and put dot here. This is means this is non-terminating, and this shows that it is never repeating it is. So this is irrational number. Is right? Okay. Now, okay, the representation of irrational number on a number line. Representation of irrational number on a number line. So I will represent root 2 on number line. Root 2. Okay, root 2. Now I will show you how to represent irrational number on a number line. Okay, so let me represent root 2. Of root 2 on a number line. Okay. So root 2 is an irrational number, root 3 is also an irrational number, root 5 also irrational number, root 6 also irrational number. So how to represent this root 2? So first of all, we can write root 2 like this. Is it okay? 1 plus 1. Is it? Can it be written? Yes, it can be written like this. It is here. So put a square here. Still, okay. Still it is 1 1. It is root 2. It is here. Okay. Okay. We have. This is the Pythagorean triplet we can write. Okay. Pythagorean triplets. Sure. Now draw a line. Draw a line. Okay, put 0 here, minus 1, plus 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is. Now, how much is this one? 1. Take 1 unit. This can be 1 centimeter, 1 inch, 2 centimeters, 4 centimeter, anything. 1 unit should be taken. Then here at this one place, you draw a perpendicular. This is perpendicular. It is perpendicular. It's okay. Cut 1 unit equal to this one. 1 unit like here. This and this is equal. This and this is equal. Now join this. Join this. Let it be A. This is B. Okay. Now keeping the leg of your compass here like this. Compass here like this. You just go and make an arc. So like this. So this is root 2. Okay. This C represents root 2. C represents root 2. So C represents root 2. Okay, so this is it. In this we'll have to write the construction also. How have we constructed? So that is required. So steps of construction. Steps of construction. Number 1. Show drawn a line, drawn a line L. Okay, drawn a line L. Now number 2. Okay. Cut OA is equal to 1 unit. OA is equal to 1 unit. Okay. Number 3. Draw. This is X. XA perpendicular to L. Draw XA perpendicular to L. Now 4. Cut AB is equal to 1 unit. Cut AB is equal to 1 unit. Okay. AB can be anything. 1 unit means 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter, 1 inch, 2 inch, like this. Now 5. Join OA. This is OB. This is join OB. This is okay. Now 6. Taking OB taking O as a center and radius equal to OB, drawn an arc which meet L at C, okay, at C. Now C represents root 2. This is the answer. So C represents root 2. Okay, yes.